Whoa! Hello there. Welcome to Carolot. I'm the Cloud Keeper, and this is the magical home of the Care Bears. Now, the Care Bears are no ordinary bears. Oh, no. They have a very special mission to help people share their feelings.
Hey, what about us?
Oh, how could I forget Baby Tugs and Baby Hugs, hugging everything in sight? Baby Hugs? Where is Baby Hugs?
No, Baby Hug. What?
Dear me, what would happen if I weren't here to take care of you?
Don't worry, Grams Bear. I'm big enough to take care of myself and Baby Hugs. I'm a Care Bear. Whoops.
No, that Baby Tugs just can't wait to grow up so that he can join the bigger Care Bears on their missions.
I wanna be a Care Bear. Oh, it'll be so great when I'm a Care Bear. But I can hardly wait to be a Care Bear and do the things that Care Bears do. I wanna be a Care Bear and float upon a cloud when I'm a Care Bear. I'm gonna be so proud to know that somewhere I can make a smile shine through. Me too. Oh, I wanna be a Care Bear like you.
You do?
I'd be like sunshine and make the sun shine. Have a heart like Lava-Lot. I'd be like Wish Bear and always be there. We'd be the luckiest bears in Carolot. I wanna be a Care Bear and fill the world with love. To be a Care Bear is what I'm dreaming of. We'd make a great pair. We stick together through and through like glue. I don't wanna be a cook or a fireman. Don't wanna play trombone in the marching band. I just wanna be a Care Bear like you. I just wanna be a Care Bear.
Do you see anyone in need of caring, Wish Bear?
I think I'm just about to, Tenderheart.
We'll get the genius when he comes out. Watch it, Einstein. You almost broke my favorite bat.
I like to see kids playing mean tricks.
What you building now, genius? The space shuttle?
It's a model of a steam engine, Lumpy.
Hey, Small Paul. You wanna play baseball with us?
Yeah. Can I really?
Yeah, sure. Let's see ya catch a ball.
Okay.
Bullseye!
It does my cold heart good to see dirty tricks. Maybe I can join in the fun.
You did it on purpose. Why are you always picking on me?
'Cause you're an oddball. And we don't like oddballs.
This will help break his spirit.
I'll get even with you. You just wait and see.
So, he wants to get even, does he? Well, I've got something that will fix every kid in this town.
I'll fix them. I'll I'll find a way to get even.
I think Paul needs some Care Bears care.
Before things get out of hand, he needs someone to love.
He's just down on his luck.
He just has to learn how to have fun. He needs some cheering up.
No, a good rump.
A friend.
A birthday cake. No, a nice long nap. This is a job for all the Care Bears.
Care Bears, to your cloud cars and rainbow rollers.
And so the Care Bears were off on another care adventure. The only thing that was on Paul's mind was getting even, and that's not the way to make friends. And Professor Coldheart, that old cold inventor, was up to his cold-blooded tricks again. Boy, it's cold.
Frostbite, where are you? What are you doing sitting down? We have to prepare my careless ray contraption.
It's ready for the kiddies.
Excellent. One by one, I'll numb their youthful spirits
Numb their spirits.
and freeze their little hearts. All with the touch of a button.
All with the touch of a button.
You've ruined my careless ray contraption. Who's going to help me fix it? That boy. Yes, his name's Paul. He seems to know about machines. I want you to find him. Bring him here, and then
I'll get you, Lumpy. I don't care how I do it.
You won't make any friends that way.
Who are you?
We're the Care Bears.
We've come to be your friends.
I don't have any friends. I'm an oddball. I'm different.
Everybody's different. That just means there's more ways to show you care.
If you just give a little love, you might just get a little love. If you just give a little hug, a hug might come right back to you.
Give a little cheer and a little caring.
Be a better friend, it's all up to you.
Give another try, it's the best thing you can do.
'Cause when you give a little love comes back to you.
Hey kid, don't get mad, get even. If you just give a little shove, you'll find that just a little shove's exactly what you're thinking of. To pay them back for what they've done to you. Be a little bad, make a little trouble. Even up the score with a trick or two. Listen to me kid, this could be your big debut. Come on and give a little shove and watch it turn black and blue.
If you just show a little joy,
You'll look like such a silly boy. Just find someone you can annoy and take a whole new point of view.
everywhere you look, life's filled with wonder. Open up your eyes, you'll see it's true.
Don't listen to their lies or they'll make a fool of you.
If you just give a little love,
Give a little shove.
if you give a little hug,
Give a little slug.
if you give a little love comes back to you.
You. And this is just the beginning. Let's go and have some real fun.
Yeah. I really want to make those kids sorry.
Paul, what about making friends?
Forget it, it's too late.
This is more serious than I thought. This calls for a Care Bear conference. Back to Care-a-Lot and the Hall of Hearts.
Look! How are we going to get back to Care-a-Lot?
Where is that blundering fool Frostbite? I need that boy, Paul, now. What's that? Two baby fuzzy wuzzies? Fuzzy Wuzzy season just opened.
Hello there. It's been some time since the Care Bears entered the Hall of Hearts to discuss Paul's problem.
Perhaps it's not enough for us to tell Paul how to make friends. We might have to help him find out for himself.
Oh, dear.
Grams?
I can't find baby Hugs or baby Tugs anywhere. I have this terrible feeling that something has happened to them.
Don't worry, Grams Bear. We'll find them. They must be around here somewhere.
I want to go home, Tugs. Listen, Hugs, nothing's going to happen that I can't take care of. I'm a full-fledged, genuine, 100% Care Bear, and I'm not afraid of anything.
You're not afraid of anything? I've waited a long time to get my hands on some Fuzzy Wuzzies.
We've looked everywhere, Gramps, but baby Hugs and baby Tugs just seem to have disappeared.
Look what I found. In the back of Tenderheart's cloud car.
That's Tug's jam jar. Hugs and Tugs must have stowed away when you went to help Paul. Oh, hurry! Find them before something happens.
Wow, what a machine. What's it do?
This is Professor Coldheart's idea. It'll fix those kids so they'll never make fun of you again.
I want them to be really sorry.
Now that's what I like to hear. So, do you think you can repair my machine, boy?
You bet.
Frostbite, I've got a surprise for you. But first, behind those shutters is a bell. I can bounce my careless ray off of it and freeze the emotions of every boy and girl in this whole town with one shot. I want you to climb up that bell tower and open those shutters.
But I'm too fat to fit in there.
Maybe you're right.
We'd better find Tugs and Hugs, and quick.
Right. Let's split up and meet later at the bell tower.
Well, Paul, how's my machine?
It's fixed.
Good. Now there's one last thing you have to do. Climb up the town's bell tower.
And open the shutters.
But that tower could topple over.
Surely you're not afraid.
No, but...
Don't you want to get even?
Okay, I'll do it.
Baby Hugs or baby Tugs.
Help! Help! Help!
Someone's in trouble.
In there!
I'm up here!
It's Paul!
I have to get up to the top. Please help!
You need some luck!
A little love never hurt, and this will brighten your way.
Well done, my little friend.
What were you doing up there anyway?
You'll find out soon enough. Thanks for helping me to get even with Lumpy and his friends.
What did he mean by that?
I don't know, but we better follow him.
did it! I did it!
So you did.
So tell me, what you gonna do to Lumpy and the...
The little fuzzy wuzzies can tell you.
You're gonna do that to Lumpy too?
That's right. I'm going to freeze them all. We're gonna put the freeze on feelings. We're gonna pack your cares in ice. We're gonna chill the whole caboodle with my careless ray contraption device. We're gonna start the wheels a-turning and turn the world an icy blue. We're gonna put the freeze on feelings. Thanks to you, thanks to you. Thanks to you, we'll freeze the population.
Lock them into deepest hibernation.
Thanks to you, there's no more caring, no more loving, no more sharing. This will be our very darkest day. We're gonna numb those fuzzy wuzzies and all those little kitties too. We're gonna put the freeze on feelings. Thanks to you. Thanks to you. Thanks to you. Great job, kid. We'll freeze the population.
I don't want to get even anymore. I just wanted them to like me. It's all my fault.
Paul went in there.
Oh, that house looks cold.
Hey, Professor, look who's coming.
Care Bears? Again?
Can I stop them? Huh? Can I? Huh?
Yes, and make sure you do.
Doesn't look very friendly. Oh, it's cold. Which way's up?
What's happened?
I'm freezing. Snow!
And icicles? Professor Coldheart!
In there?
Yeah, I bet he knows where baby Tugs and Hugs are.
Correct. And you're just in time to see me freeze the hearts of every child in this town. Frostbite, stop those Care Bears. And this time, make sure.
We've got to stop Coldheart and quick. What a spooky place. Which way?
We'd better split up.
This is going to be fun.
How did we get back here?
Go away! Leave me alone!
Paul, help us. We have to find Coldheart.
It's all my fault. It's too late.
It's never too late.
If you care enough. Huh. I don't think he cares enough.
I do care. Come on.
Perfect.
The bears will never find us.
Oh, no?
Frostbite, what are you doing?
Watering the pretty flowers.
Blockhead! You let them in, but it's too late. Every child in town is now now frozen solid.
Nothing can melt them either.
All right.
Get ready, Care Bears, for the Care Bear Stare.
You're too late.
It's never too late if you care enough.
Care Bears, prepare to stare.
Now!
Stare there.
Boy, we sure fixed that machine.
Darn you, fuzzies. You've won again.
But next time we'll get you. Woo!
What do you mean, we, you little twit? Come back here, you blockhead! That's the last time you'll foul me up!
Making a friend is very simple.
Being a friend is easy too.
Oh, there's nothing like a friendly smile and dimple
To break the ice and lead the way to someone new.
if you just love a lot,
Share a lot.
help a lot, care a lot, give a lot, right to the end.
You'll find that daytime, nighttime, anytime is the perfect time to make a friend.
A friend will teach you lots of new things.
A friend will help you fix a flat.
Oh, a friend will push you on a park swing.
And cheer you on when you step up to bat.
If you'll just laugh a lot, wish a lot, dream a lot, kiss a lot, hug a lot, we'll sing it again. You'll find that daytime, nighttime, anytime is the perfect time to make a friend. If you just laugh a lot, share a lot, help a lot, care a lot, give a lot, right to the end. You'll find that daytime, nighttime, anytime is the perfect time to make a friend. There's no need to wait, 'cause it's the perfect time to make a friend. If you'll just laugh a lot, wish a lot, dream a lot, kiss a lot, hug a lot, we'll sing it again. You'll find that daytime, nighttime, anytime is the perfect time to make a friend. If you just laugh a lot, share a lot, help a lot, care a lot, give a lot, right to the end. You'll find that daytime, nighttime, anytime is the perfect time to make a friend. There's no need to wait, 'cause it's the perfect time to make a friend.
Now that you've traveled with us to the magical world of the Care Bears, you'll be so happy to know that another whole world of adventure is now available from the Parker Brothers Care Bear book series. The Care Bears help us share and express our feelings in 12 exciting storybooks, all filled with love, friendship, caring, and dreams. And for that special time before you fall asleep at night, the Care Bears will come alive in their wonderful collection of fairy tales, the Care Bears Book of Favorite Bedtime Stories. The Care Bears books are filled with so much magic and fun, you won't want to put them down. Now hurry and join the Care Bears in two of their most caring adventures ever, The Witch Down the Street and Sweet Dreams for Sally. Melissa was walking home from school on Friday when she passed old Mrs. Burke. "Why, hello there, Melissa," Mrs. Burke said. "I haven't seen you for ages. Would you like to stop in for some cookies?" No, thank you, Mrs. Burke," Melissa said nervously, and she quickly ran down the block. When Melissa was younger, she used to visit Mrs. Burke. But now that she was in school, the other children had told her that Mrs. Burke was a witch. It had to be true. Last week, didn't Melissa see Mrs. Burke talking to her black cat? And didn't Mrs. Burke pick apples from the tree in her backyard? Melissa had found out from the other children that the old lady poisoned them and gave them out on Halloween to children she didn't like. Melissa realized that she had been wrong to be friends with Mrs. Burke, and that is why she said yes when Jamie dared her to play a trick on that mean old witch who lived down the street. On Monday afternoon, Melissa slowly crept up the walk to Mrs. Burke's house and tacked a large note to Mrs. Burke's door. Then she rang the doorbell and ran down the street to where Jamie was hiding. They looked back at Mrs. Burke's house.
"She sure is taking her time,"
Jamie whispered. Melissa nodded, and then she saw Mrs. Burke open the door. Mrs. Burke was smiling, as if she were going to meet a friend. But when she saw the note, she stopped smiling. The note read, "Mrs. Burke is old and mean, the ugliest witch we've ever seen." Mrs. Burke stared at the note for a long time. Then she took it down, shivered slightly in the cold, and slowly went back in.
"Oh boy, Melissa," said Jamie, "you are so brave."
Melissa smiled, but she wondered why she didn't feel as good as she thought she would. The next day, as Melissa was walking home from school, she got a surprise. Standing at the mailbox was a small bear with 2 hearts on its tummy. The bear held a large stack of envelopes, and every time she wanted to mail one, she seemed to float up to the mail slot and then float down to the ground again with a soft bump. "What are you doing here?" Melissa asked. "Mailing friendship notes," the bear said happily. "I love to have friends." "Oh, you must know a lot of people," Melissa said. "I know a lot of people who need friendship," said the bear. "Do you live around here?" Melissa asked. "I've never seen you before." "No, I live in Care-a-Lot, the warm and snuggly home of the Care Bears. It's very nice," said the bear. "It was just that the mailbox I always use was filled up." The bear crossed the street, and Melissa, who had never seen such an unusual bear before, followed. "Who are you?" Melissa asked. "I'm Love-a-Lot. I help people love each other. If love doesn't find a way, I will." Love-a-Lot leaned over and scooped up some snow and made it into a heart-shaped snowball. "This is for you," she said to Melissa. Then Love-a-Lot made another snow heart. She ran up Mrs. Burke's walk and put it on her porch. Melissa was so startled to find that they were in front of Mrs. Burke's house that she turned and ran down the block. Love-a-Lot trotted after her. "Why did you do that? Don't you know who lives there?" Melissa asked. "Everybody needs love," Love-a-Lot replied. "Even witches?" "Even lonely old ladies," said Love-a-Lot gently. "Especially lonely old ladies." "But everyone knows she's a witch," Melissa insisted. "Everyone says she's a witch. All the kids are afraid of her." "Then Mrs. Burke must need a lot of love," said Love-a-Lot softly. "Don't you think so?" Then Love-a-Lot made another snow heart. "For you." "Thank you," said Melissa. "But why are you giving me another one?" "Why keep my heart to myself?" Love-a-Lot smiled. "It makes me happier to give it to someone. Well, I'd better be going. I've got some more notes to write." And the little bear scampered away. Melissa walked the rest of the way to her house and up to her room as she thought about Love-a-Lot's words. When she got to her room, she discovered another Care Bear, a little yellow one sitting on her desk. Melissa gasped in surprise. "Who are you?" she asked.
I'm Birthday Bear. Love-a-Lot told all us Care Bears about you, so I came to see you," he said.
Melissa was puzzled. "But my birthday isn't for 2 months."
"I know, but there is someone else we both know whose birthday is the day after tomorrow."
Melissa wondered who Birthday Bear was talking about. Birthday Bear floated off the desk.
"But it's so hard to plan anything when I'm hungry."
He looked at Melissa hopefully.
"You wouldn't happen to have a jelly sandwich with you?"
"No, but I could make one."
"Yes, please," said Birthday Bear. "And some soda to wash it down."
"You'll get fat if you eat too much of this stuff," said Melissa after she had brought the food up from the kitchen.
"No, I won't. The only food that is fattening is peanuts."
"How do you know?" Melissa asked.
"Did you ever see a skinny elephant?"
Birthday Bear was so pleased with his answer that he rolled on the floor and laughed and laughed.
"Oh, I do love a joke,"
he said as he got up.
"But now it's time to be serious and get to work."
Birthday Bear pointed to the cake on his tummy.
"Now, birthdays should be happy, right?"
"Of course," said Melissa.
"But what about someone who hasn't had a happy birthday in a long time?"
"Who do you mean?" Melissa asked.
"You probably know her. She lives by herself and—"
Birthday Bear looked right at Melissa.
"Sometimes people play mean tricks on her."
"You mean Mrs. Burke, don't you?" Melissa asked quietly.
"Exactly."
"But she's a witch," Melissa said. "Isn't she?"
"Oh, she's no witch. Just an old lady who would like a friend," said Birthday Bear. "Do you know the only way she could get off her broom to fly?"
"How?" Melissa asked.
"Buying a ticket on an airplane," Birthday Bear said. "Get it?"
And then he started to roll on the floor with laughter again. When he got through laughing, he jumped up and said seriously,
"Back to work! Back to work!"
He walked over to Melissa's toy piano, sat down and tapped out.
"Happy birthday to you," he said.
Melissa closed her eyes and sang along. Suddenly, she knew what to do for Mrs. Burke's birthday, and she felt good inside as she sang. On the day of Mrs. Burke's birthday, Melissa still hadn't decided if she was brave enough to carry out her plan. She remembered what the Care Bears had said, but she was still afraid to knock on Mrs. Burke's door. When Melissa left her house, she saw another bear standing in her front yard and rolling a big ball of snow on the ground.
"Hi there,"
the Care Bear waved. She had a smiling sun on her tummy.
"Want to help me build a snow bear?"
"Sure," said Melissa. "But which Care Bear are you?"
"Oh, that's a good one."
The bear pointed to her smiling sun.
"I'm Funshine Bear, and I try to enjoy each moment of the day. Come and help me. Isn't this fun?"
Funshine said as she helped Melissa shape the ears.
"I love to build snow bears, but it's more fun with you to help. Share the fun and you get twice as much. That's what I always say."
"You must be a Share Bear," Melissa joked.
"Oh, that's another good one. You know, I'm really a Care Bear."
Melissa drew a smiling sun on the snow bear's tummy with her finger.
"How nice,"
Funshine said.
"I'm very flattered. You must like to share too. You know what would be really fun? A party. Don't you love parties?"
"Most of the time," Melissa said carefully.
"But what kind of a party could we have?"
Funshine Bear asked. Then she did a little dance in the snow.
"Oh, I know somebody who needs a little fun on her birthday. Birthday Bear told me all about her, but I seem to have forgotten her name."
"Mrs. Burke?" Melissa asked quietly.
"That's it. Wouldn't it be fun to give her a good time on her birthday?"
Well, Melissa thought about Mrs. Burke all alone, with only her cat for company, and on her birthday. "Will you go with me?" she asked Funshine Bear.
"I wouldn't miss it. I'll I'll walk right up to the door with you.
Not inside? Melissa asked.
No, but I'll be outside watching every minute, just to make sure you are enjoying yourself.
Melissa walked slowly up the path to Mrs. Burke's door.
Ring the bell,
Funshine said excitedly. Funshine Bear disappeared around the side of the house, then peered around the corner.
Be brave,
Funshine whispered.
I'll be right here. Go on, go on. She's going to be so surprised. I can't wait.
Melissa took a deep breath and rang the bell. She waited for what seemed to be a long time. Finally, the door opened. Mrs. Burke looked at her suspiciously. What do you want? Melissa was so scared that she could hardly speak, but she reached into her school bag, took a deep breath, and said, Happy birthday, Mrs. Burke. Mrs. Burke's mouth dropped open in surprise. How did you know it was my birthday?
Someone who cares about you told me.
What? Oh, this is wonderful. Mrs. Burke read the card. You made it yourself. How beautiful. Mrs. Burke was smiling, but it looked as if she might cry. Come in and help me celebrate. I never expected, I haven't had a birthday card in years. What a thoughtful child you are. Suddenly, Melissa knew that her friends, the Care Bears, were right. Mrs. Burke wasn't a witch at all. A party with her would be fun. Melissa went right into Mrs. Burke's house, ate 2 pieces of homemade apple pie, and sang happy birthday to Mrs. Burke. While she was singing, she glanced up and saw 3 pairs of eyes peeking through the window. The bears had come to the party, too. After the party, Melissa walked home, and there, pinned to her front door, was a note. This is a friendship note to a special girl. Always remember to share your heart, and please remember us, your friends. Funshine, birthday, and love a lot. Sally lay in bed and looked at the dark. Sally didn't like it. In the dark, the curtains said, whisper, whisper. In the dark, the window shade said, rattle, rattle. In the dark, the clock said, tick-tock. Sally wondered if something was in her room and making those sounds. She started to get a little bit scared.
I am a big girl now,
Sally said to herself.
I will not call my parents. I know that there is nothing to be frightened of. I will shut my eyes, count to 10, and go to sleep.
Sally shut her eyes and counted to 10, but it was not easy to get to sleep. She twisted and turned all night long. Sally did not have a good night's sleep. The next morning, Sally felt grouchy when she got up. She was still tired, and she did not feel like going to school. In the kitchen, Sally did not say thank you when her mother gave her some orange juice. Well, said her father, did you wake up on the wrong side of the bed this morning?
I hardly even slept at all last night, so I don't feel like I woke up at all,
said Sally in a cranky voice. That's too bad, said her father. I hope you'll sleep better tonight. That day in school, Sally was so sleepy that she got 5 wrong on her spelling test. She dropped the turtle food all over the floor. And because she was feeling grumpy, she had a fight with her best friend, Amy.
Sally, you are such a grouch today,
Amy said.
I don't think I want to play with you after school.
Sally walked home by herself. She still felt tired, and now she felt sad and lonely, too. When she reached the corner near the house, she heard a gruff voice say,
Hey there, Sally. I wish you were in a better mood. You're feeling so grouchy that you're making my tummy rumble. What?
said Sally. She tried to find out where the voice was coming from. She looked all around and saw no one. Then she looked up, and there in the branches of a big oak tree was a little blue bear with a frown on his face and a rain cloud on his tummy.
My goodness, said Sally. Who are you, and how did you know my name? My name is Grumpy Bear, and I know your name because I know the names of almost everyone who is feeling grumpy. I came to see you because you seem to have a bad case of grouchitis. I can tell because it's making my tummy rumble. Listen.
And with that, Grumpy Bear floated down from the trees and pointed to the little blue cloud on his stomach. Sally put her ear to his tummy, and sure enough, there was a noise coming out of the cloud. It sounded like distant thunder.
Now, when my stomach starts rumbling, someone really needs help getting rid of the grouchies. Why don't you tell me what the problem is?
Sally told Grumpy Bear how she started to be afraid of the dark and how she felt grumpy all day because she had gotten almost no sleep the night before.
Oh, Grumpy Bear, she said, I'm afraid that the same thing will happen tonight. What if I can't get to sleep again?
Grumpy Bear gave her a very ungrumpy smile and said,
Don't worry about a thing, Sally. I have a friend who lives in the same place that I do, the land of Care-a-Lot, and I'll bet he can help you with your problem.
Really? Asked Sally.
Really, said Grumpy Bear. Now, you just go home and be on the lookout for Bedtime Bear when you go to sleep tonight.
Then Grumpy Bear sailed up into the branches of the trees and was gone. Sally felt better after talking to Grumpy Bear. She wondered if Bedtime Bear would really help her. That night, Sally's mother finished reading her a bedtime story. Then her mother switched off the light. She said, "Sweet dreams," and left. Sally was alone. She lay in the bed and looked at the dark. What was the white shape in the corner? Where was Bedtime Bear? Sally flipped on her light and called for her father and asked,
Can I have a drink of water?
"Of course you can," answered Sally's father, "but then you will have to go to sleep." After Sally's father brought her the water, he said, "Sweet dreams," and switched off the light. Sally flipped on the light again, called for her mother and asked,
Can I have a goodnight kiss?
Sally's mother smiled. "Of course you can." She kissed Sally, then she said, "Sweet dreams," and switched off the light. Now Sally had been given everything that she needed: a bedtime story, a drink of water, and a goodnight kiss. But all that was not enough. It was dark, and Sally didn't like it. The dark wasn't cozy. It wasn't friendly. In the dark, Sally's pretty lamp didn't look so pretty. In the dark, Sally's wonderful doll didn't look so wonderful. Where was that Bedtime Bear? Sally was starting to feel scared again. All of a sudden, something landed on her bed. Sally sat right up, and there at the end of the bed was a bear with a moon on its tummy.
Are you Bedtime Bear?
Sally asked. The bear winked and said,
You bet your buttons I am. Grumpy Bear sent me. Do you really live in a place called Care-a-Lot? Right you are. At least that's where I live during the day. But just remember that when the moon comes peeking in your window at night, I'm usually around making sure that someone gets a good night's sleep. Now, I know that you are starting to feel afraid of the dark, but I think I can help you, if it's all right with you.
I'd love it,
Sally said.
Well, first of all, I want to show you that there is nothing to be afraid of. See? Your lamp and your doll are just like they always were. It was only that your eyes were playing tricks on you.
Now I see,
said Sally.
All right then, lie down, close those pretty eyes, and I'll get to work.
Sally turned her cheek into her pillow, scrunched her knees up into her chest, and Bedtime Bear sang her a lullaby. While he sang, Bedtime Bear was busy working. He stopped the window shades from making sharp, rattly sounds. He stopped the curtains from making soft, whispery sounds. He stopped the clock from making loud, ticking sounds. And Sally fell asleep. The next day, Sally really felt good. At breakfast, she smiled at her father. In school, she spelled every word correctly, and she and Amy made up and were friends again. That night, when it was time for bed, Sally hopped right under the covers. She told her father that she did not need a drink of water. She told her mother that she did not need a bedtime story.
Just give me a goodnight kiss and switch off the light,
she said. Sally was hoping that she would see Bedtime Bear again. Sweet dreams, said Sally's father. Sweet dreams, said Sally's mother. Then they both left the room. While she waited for Bedtime Bear, Sally looked around her room. Tonight, her pretty lamp looked as pretty as it always did. Tonight, her wonderful doll looked as wonderful as it always did. Sally knew that she wasn't afraid of the dark anymore. Sally started to get sleepy. She tried to keep awake for Bedtime Bear, but her eyes gently closed. Later that night, Sally opened her eyes. Was she dreaming? There, standing on a beautiful cloud, each holding a twinkling star, were Grumpy and Bedtime Bear. They looked down at her. Sally smiled sleepily.
Tuck me in tight,
she murmured. And as she got comfortable, Sally closed her eyes and dreamed a special dream about the land of Care-a-Lot.
Strawberry Shortcake and the Baby Without a Name.
Strawberry and the girls have a new friend.
I like you.
They all go camping in the forest, and the curious little creeper crawls away. The girls awaken in horror to find a giant footprint, which leads them to fear that a monster has stolen their tiny friend.
Never find her.
Yes, we will, Peach Blush. We've just got to keep looking.
Meanwhile, a monster appears and turns out to be a cute, cuddly creature that anyone would love to capture, including the purple pie man of Porcupine Peak.
Rich and famous?
We'll exhibit the monster all across the country. People will pay a fortune to see a real live monster.
Your cartoon favorites are on a comical crash course in Strawberry Shortcake and the Baby Without a Name.
Available at stores everywhere. Strawberry Shortcake's Pets on Parade.
Today's the day for the Petable Pet Show, and the Purple Pie Man and Sour Grapes want first prize.
I'm the bad guy king.
But I'm the queen.
We're both deplorable stinkers, but who is lower than who?
Their devious plot is unknown to Strawberry, and the pet parade begins. The terrible twosome enter their pets, and the diabolical plan takes action.
You connived to help us win by cheating.
Oh, I guess she did cheat.
Oh, you've got to believe me. Oh.
Can Strawberry Shortcake outsmart the Purple Pie Man?
No! Anything but this!
Who will be the winner in Strawberry Shortcake's Pets on Parade?
Available at stores everywhere. The Care Bears in the land without feelings.
Those cuddly Care Bears spot a friend in need, a lonesome boy who stumbles upon Cold Heart Castle.
There's no need to cry or whine. I refrigerate those feelings. I found you just in time. My icy stare can hypnotize. My chilling thoughts can paralyze. I knew we'd get along right from the start. Don't mess with the professor. Creepy. Crafty. Cunning. Cold heart. Don't mess with the professor. Cold hearts.
Devious Doctor is up to no good, and the bears try to halt his evil plan. But Cold Heart fights them off with his wicked weapons. The mad scientist must keep the Care Bears from entering his fortress and saving his army of frog-like freaks that Cold Heart has created out of innocent children. Can the Care Bears come to the rescue in the land without feelings?
Available at stores everywhere.